Hello and welcome to Liberty on the Rocks training video for creating a Facebook event. Today I'm going to show you how to create an event on Facebook in order to invite people out to your Liberty on the Rocks meetups. So go ahead and follow along and go ahead and do it yourself at the same time if you'd like to. Alright, so we're starting off on the main page here, on the home page. I'm just going to go ahead and search for my group here on Facebook. So my chapter would be the Denver Liberty on the Rocks, right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. And then on the right-hand side, now as long as you're an admin, you'll be able to do this. Obviously, you can't do this unless you're an admin, so make sure that you are an administrator on the group. On the right-hand side, you will find where it says Create Related Event, and that's going to help you create these events for your Facebook group. Alright, so first, go ahead and click on Create Related Event, and that's going to take you to fill out all this information. So, start here with the event name, Denver Liberty on the Rocks, tagline. We actually are going to have a special guest coming this next meeting, so I'm going to use that for the tagline to get people interested. Let's see. Come out to here. Secretary of State. Got a guy coming out who's running for Secretary of State and wants to kind of address the crowd and let people know why he's running. So, okay, event type, select categories. You know, this could really be whatever you think fits best, but I normally just say kind of meetings, and then kind of club, group meeting, whatever. So in the description box, if you look at the manual on using Facebook where it kind of talks about creating an event, I kind of wrote a short blurb for you that you can feel free to copy and paste in there if you don't want to think of something yourself. But normally I would say something just like, hey, come on out, drink with like-minded Liberty lovers. All right, so the start time is going to be on September 2nd is our next meeting because we meet the first and third Wednesdays of every month. And then go ahead and plug in the time. Very important so people know what time to show up. We do 7 to 9. People usually stick around a little bit later, but that's usually the time that we have Liberty on the Rocks. Of course, there is no price. And then the location, you're going to go ahead and put the name of the venue right here, Uptown Tavern. And that is 538 East 17th Ave. Which is a big deal because I accidentally put street last time and people were lost. Luckily, it's a big word of mouth event, so people knew where it was, but one guy got lost, and who knows who else got lost. So be very careful specifying avenue, street, lane, court, whatever it is, as I've learned, because the map will show up, a Google map will show up, or a Yahoo map, and people are going to follow it, so you got to make sure the directions are right. Denver, Colorado, of course. This thing usually shows up to pop up asking you whatever place it is. Now feel free to put your phone or your email in. You absolutely don't have to. I'm not going to put either of mine in because I'm actually not the chapter president of this chapter. I was, and I kind of gave it up to focus on the national stuff. So go ahead and click Create Related Event. Okay, so now you want to upload a picture. Now, in order to get a picture, you could use a couple different things. I mean, you could just go online and find any kind of a Don't Tread on Me flag or something related to Liberty, something that you think will fit, that will just get the point across that you are a Liberty-focused group that wants to get together to further the rights of individuals and limited government and, you know, free markets and whatnot. So I usually use either our symbol or the picture that a lot of the chapters use. All right, so picture is uploaded. Go ahead and leave all these things clicked on. Let the guests know they can bring their friends. Show the guest list. This is very important. You don't want to hide the guest list because the national organization is kind of looking at these Facebook groups to kind of get a feel for how many people are showing up to each event. We do have national surveys that get sent out to gather this information, but it's very important. This is a social networking site. We want people to know who's going. You know, it makes it more likely that someone else is going to show up too if they see a lot of people coming. So don't hide the guest list. Leave the guest list open. Enable the wall, enable the photos, all this stuff is great. And then the last thing that you want to make sure that you click on is show this event in search results. Go ahead and save that. It's going to ask you if you want to post it to your profile. That's really a good idea because then everyone that goes on your Facebook page will be able to see that you created this event. And it'll show up on their Facebook page as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say publish. See, it's going to show up on your wall and your friends' pages as well. All right, on to the last step here. Let's go ahead and close this out. Make it a little bit faster. Okay, so now you're in step 3 of inviting guests to come to your event. Now, the first thing that you might want to do is to just invite your friends. Now, it depends. You might have certain friends that you don't want to invite. Now, what you can do in that case is you can create lists. I here have friend lists. So I've gone ahead and put together, let's say, Denver, Liberty on the Rocks, #1, because you can only put 20 people per list. So I know that everybody in this particular list is a Liberty-oriented person that would probably be interested in coming. And so this is what I would encourage you to do, is create a list, a Facebook list, which also will be in the manual, but that way you can simply just invite them in addition to inviting everybody else. All right, so I'm inviting them all. Okay. Then you want to come click on down here. Now this is really important that you don't forget to do this, is click on invite members of the host group as well, because then you're obviously inviting people that are in the group. Now let's see here. Yeah, once you start selecting people, you just can't stop. Got it. All right, well. Anyways, I'm gonna let that go. Go ahead and send invitations, and you can add a personal message too if you want. Like, hey, I just want to invite you out to this group. It's a great place to meet other like-minded people who believe in liberty, something like that. All right, so I just went ahead and I just invited all of these people, as you can see, to the group meeting, which is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So it's about a week and a half away. All right, there you have it. You have invited them. And if you want to kind of check up and see, kind of just go back to your group, see how many people have RSVP'd so far. You can see the description that you wrote. It's all right here. And then, of course, I'm the only confirmed guest because it'll automatically show you as being confirmed, and then it's awaiting reply all the rest of these people. There's really more people. It'll show up more later on. So there you have it. You have invited people to your first event or to your millionth event, whatever it is, but that's how you do it. Thank you very much for listening.